Hi, this is John.
And I'm Victoria. Welcome to Box Talk.
Today we are going to talk about slipcases. I'd just like to give a brief introduction to what slipcases are. They are a protective kind of box for a book. Now usually it's for a limited edition book, a higher quality book that gets kind of a special cover for it to protect it, for collectors especially. And there are limited edition book clubs and companies that publish special editions of certain books. So this slipcase here was done for Suntup Editions, which does publish high quality limited edition books, usually classic books or popular books. This particular book is 1984 by George Orwell. Written in 1949, I believe, but a very essential book, still very popular today, talking about a dystopian future. This particular slipcase posed a few challenges to us, which is what I wanted to talk about. One of them was that the Suntup Editions wanted to have a cutout so that you could see through into the book, the red showing through, okay? So you can see the cutout here. The problem was that we couldn't technically make a die to punch that out, which we normally do, and you'll see with Victoria's slipcase. So we did some research and found that you could laser cut this out after. The laser cutting, because it's kind of a burnt cut, it left like a black lining on the inside, but that's not a problem because it goes along with the black lines on the cover. So it came out really well, I think. And the covering is kind of a shiny metallic paper that's produced by Nina. So that's this particular slipcase.
My slipcases are all from a small publisher out of Pennsylvania, Brian Freeman, who is also an accomplished author and editor in his own right, was general manager of Cemetery Dance, which is a limited edition and horror focused publishing house. We have done slipcases in different levels. So we've done slipcases that are just basic, put the book in the slipcase, not a lot of ornamentation. We've done level 2 like this, and then we'll sometimes do a deluxe clamshell for him, which is for some of the higher quality, higher level, lower quantity runs that he does. This one, which is The Night Country by Stuart Onan, and all of these seem just as frightening as 1984, but a little more esoteric, away from reality, a little more than 1984 is, but just as scary. These incorporate a small window that are perfectly aligned with one of the images on the dust jackets. This wrap is from LBS, and it is a very plush leatherette type. It's called Rebel. And this has a copper foil stamping that, again, just transitions right into the tree with the pumpkin at the bottom. This one is another thriller. This is called The Chill, and this is by Scott Carson. This wrap material is more of a book cloth, also very durable and special, with some really cool blue metallic foil stamp. It doesn't line up with the artwork in the same way, but it goes right back to it. So you see this little. So the story of the Chill is the Chilliwack Reservoir, which was created by flooding a town. And so the story goes, not everyone in the town was out when they flooded it. And so you'll have to read the book yourself, but it's very intriguing. So here's someone who maybe didn't make it out in time, floating down, and there's a dark prophecy that goes with it. Third one, also a little creepy, Last House on Needless Street. This is by Catriona Ward. This takes place in, I believe, in New England, which is where we are. So you can imagine the creep factor. This is about that boarded up old house at the end of the cul-de-sac that we've all seen. And there is a family of 3 that lives in there. And there's some crazy things that happen. This also incorporates the window, and this is kind of creepy because it's right in the middle of the guy's body. We don't know what's going to happen. But these are all just great collector's items. It's a wonderful way to highlight the little secret that's going to happen when you take the book out of the slipcase.
So these are some of the slipcases that we've done, and as you can see and from our talk, the idea of limited edition books and collecting them is very popular. And there are different editions that the same book can have an artist's edition, a lettered edition, whatever, to make it a little more special. And these are some of the projects that we have done to make that happen for some of these publishing houses.
Great. And if you have any projects that you think might look great in one of these, we are actually 100% custom, so we will make anything you like to your specifications and have a great look. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.